Hello everyone, today I'm here to play some blue-black Murktide. It's been a while since I played this deck, and it's still one of my favorite decks, but I don't know, I think Psychic Probe has been power crapped out of the format, but still I know a lot of people wanna see this deck, and I'm like linked to this deck. So I wanted to just make a video to see how this keep performing in a Magic Online League. I think my list is similar to the other running around in this time. So we're playing 3 Toxic for Fatal Push, 1 Cling to Dust. This card is always a very good performer against Flage and the other problematic cards in the format, plus it's a draw 1, it's good against grindy decks. We have 3 Tamiyos. I'm not a lover of this card, but I think it plays well when we are packing Counterspell and Bowmasters. Also, it's a card that enables Kaito. We're also playing a couple of Preordain to just make sure we hit the right cards, and a couple of Spell Snare. I'm not as high as I was on this card, but I think it's probably worth to still have a couple. I'm only playing 3 Counterspell because I don't think Counterspell is a very good spell right now. It's only good in specific matchup, and I think having already 3 Subtlety, 2 Force, 2 Snare, like I don't want to over prepare with countermagic and lose to whatever is on the battlefield. Having 4 Bowmaster, again, I'm not in love with this card, but I think it's a good gamer against Boros, and eventually it's a good enabler for Kaito. So nowadays the inevitability is important, so having some Bowmaster can really dictate the game. Halving of the Seas I like it to have it one in the main, can see random games, and I don't think people are prepared to fight these. We have 3 Quantum Riddler, mostly because this card is insane against Frog, so once you traded all your cards, you should just play Riddler, start drawing other cards, and refill your hand. And 1 Murktide. I think 1 is probably the right number nowadays, mostly because you already have enough payoffs that you don't need the Murktide. Murktide is basically a big Tarmogoyf, but it can be good at closing down games. Sideboard is 3 Mystical Dispute, mostly for affinity, but it's a gamer also against Jeskai. 2 Harbinger against whatever, big mana. 3 Consign for Tron, and I don't know, like I think siding the first copy against Blink is probably fine. Goes Vacuum and Surgical for mainly Flage and other graveyard problems. I think Surgical is better against Gory, of course. Couple of Explosives against Affinity and Boros, and 2 Arcus Recall. I think this deck can't really beat Affinity unless you play Arcus Recall, so want to be prepared, and a Storm Scolding, just because, you know, the card is a 1 mana counter a lot of the times. I think the list can be improved a bit by running down the numbers, but again, I just want to take a vibe check on the deck list. So, but if you really want to see me playing this deck again, make sure to leave a comment, leave a like. You can also share the video and do the other things influencer ask for, so I can see, okay, yeah, a lot of people like this video, I can maybe make another one, and so on. I was planning on playing this on stream, but I'm not currently feeling super well. I think I might have got some like flu, you know, traveling a lot, so I wanted to keep a day off streaming, resting a bit, and then when I'm better, hopefully tomorrow, I can start the stream again. I'm also curious because it looks like blue is a very good color in Strixhaven. They just spoiled a card that does Ancestral Recall, so maybe it can be a player. I'm curious. I think like nowadays the format is solved we got nothing from the ban list, so it's time to experiment a bit. There are a couple of brews I wanted to try. There are a couple of cards that are sleeper in the format, so I'm curious to see how they do. And this deck is like might be in a sweet spot because of course we have a good matchup against the unfair decks that are festering the format. And once we figure the Boros matchup, we should be fine. As I always say, like modern leagues are full of random decks. So I don't worry too much about what we face. I'm more concentrated on like doing good with the cards we have. Planes. Planes go. Okay, might be Boros, I think. I start with the Island Tamio. Inkmod Nexus, okay. Something absolutely unpredictable as often appears. Core Steel Cutter, another colored card. That's fine. I think then I will just attack and play my Psychic Rogue out. I think I still want the Watery Grave or the Swamp. Opponent TP in the tank. They might have a Solitude, but I think that's kind of too late. No, I just do something else. was better to play Misty. I'm dead to Splinter Twin, but to land plus Splinter Twin. Another core steel cutter. Waiting for my opponent. I don't know why they didn't have 6. A fourth core steel cutter. I don't think I'm dead. They might kill my Tamio though. It doesn't even kill the Tamio. It's funny. I can draw. Okay, I'm sure. I was thinking about them drawing. There is an instant spell that says equip for free. Can be problematic. I think Kaito is a bit meh. Master is probably also a bit meh. They don't draw a lot, so maybe surgical is, sorry, consign is fine. I think I can also cut the Cling to Dust to have a third consign. Like this should work. I guess I keep these. Was scared about Esper Sentinel. I don't know if that's still a card. I think I can start by fetching a swamp. Want to lose too many life. Oh, it's a strange art of Pure Steel the Paladin. Max Opal was a good call, I think. Here I think the best would be play the sync, top sync, push these, and then scolding something. Next turn we draw 2. Alternative line would be play the land, push these, play Riddler, but I think plays like having another turn where we make them use the mana awkwardly, because of course if I play the Riddler they can kill it, so got lucky with the draw. Could have drawn a useless card and instead we got something good. That's interesting actually. I thought they had another dispatch. You go to 3, I think. I can do explosives. I know the last card is still again a spell. If they have land spell. Ah, Sedge, I can push these, but then I don't have enough to, like I can block these, and then that's it. I'll probably die to the Spear of Leonidas. Good game. I mean, they have them having the. Maybe I want to cut all the counter spells. Didn't realize they had Esper Sentinel. Bowmaster is very good against that.
To stone.
Yeah, that is fine. Core Steel Cutter, okay. Wouldn't be surprised if they have Core Steel. Okay. Now, they put the mouse on top. I think maybe I want to refill the hand. This way I have lethal next turn. I know 2 out of 3 cards. And they have Sphere of Leonidas, Magus of the Moon. Okay, GG's, GG's. Okay. Hammer is still a good matchup, even 3 years later. I like that people still play Hammer. Like, I still play this deck, so people came prepared with the 2019 decks. I remember that when I used to play Hammer as well, back in the Lurus days, the deck was very strong. Very strong. Then of course it got power crept into the format. I also think that a lot of people seeing me, they think I'm playing Boros. So maybe keep random hand that are good versus Boros, but of course I'm playing Dog Seed Push, Master, like the bad cards. So yeah, I think I keep. Like Psychic Frog I keep like 90% of the time, I think. It's the only power play of the deck. You have no interactions whatsoever. To pull the delta, I think we're playing like a mirror, I'd say. So sure. Okay. Maybe they're playing the Wang Xingtong version. So if they want to do something, they need to act now against this frog. Okay. So my reasoning was I take this ability because the only card that does 2 for 1. The other cards I think I can beat by playing accordingly. I'm also going to fetch Surveil a lot. Keep one on top, okay. As here, if they had Wang Xingtong, would have been problematic. Sure. I'm curious if they want to play Agrabo Master, that might be smart. Don't want to still wait. So with the trigger on the stack, I need to act. I'm not sure about this exchange. Maybe could have just waited. Okay, now I think I win on this exchange. It's kind of sick they don't play the Sabeti. This draws one. Absolutely not impressed. Okay, let's not be greedy. Okay, after all these years, I'm still like I still feel I have a grip on blue mirrors. Okay, so they also play Wang Xingtong. It's always a 1-1. Surgical. Let's see what we wanna cut. So those are untouchable. I think Force is weak. Harbinger is weak. We don't need the surgical. I think I like all my payoffs. Maybe counterspell is a bit. We side 3 disputes. That's basically a better counterspell that doesn't get hit by snare. I'm thinking about surgical. I think I'm worried about drawing like surgical when I'm behind. So I would say like this. This works. Nah, let's not be greedy today. Today we said no greed. Greed is bad today. So we have Double Surveil. But Awara can be a gamer, so I think I ship the island. Then move to 5. Okay, I have focuses, but I have no pressure whatsoever. I draw one more card though, so. Sure. That's a push for Tamio. I know, I think surveilling is probably better. We're not in a rush. Okay, 2 lands. Bowmaster would have been more problematic, I think. I'm still thinking about that exchange. I think maybe it was just better for me to chill with that Sablety. I'm not sure. I will happily rewatch the video after I publish it on YouTube. They're gonna push. I'm not even sure what's threatening at this point, sure. TTs. GG's. Yeah, of course, here I basically I ran them over. I don't think you should play those cards in your blue-black deck. I guess they have some matchups, but I struggle to see where Wang Xing is good against. Like it's a card, it's a standard card basically. It's a card that's very good against landfall, but apart from that, it's kind of a weak threat. And Modern is all about getting cheap. Sorry, my hand is all dusty because I think I have the flu. I meant to say cheap things onto the battlefield. And this is probably, it's either Storm or Eldrazi. I'm not happy in either scenario. I think I need to do like this, and if they kill me, that's fine. I don't think I can't really beat whatever they do. Of course, second roll. Never lucky. And now we die, I guess. Grape shot, impulse. 19, so we're not super easy in the grape shot range, but with double Morphos, though, they can play the Past in Flames. Okay. GG. Okay, so against Storm, I have Consign, Surgical, Scolding. Surgical is not very good, but I think the cards we remove are worse. Like, Bowmaster does nothing, Harbinger does nothing, Kaito does nothing. Maybe Bowmasters are okay-ish. I don't know. I don't think I'm very well equipped to beat Storm. Like, I need to have a specific mulligan very aggressively to what I need. So probably can work. The best draw would be Thoxis, I guess. It's not luck if you call it, you know, it's not luck. For me, it's crazy that I didn't play another Morphos. Sure. So I know nothing about their hand. If they can kill me, it's fine. I know they have ending, some big canyon, Morphos and the ritual. It's usually not enough to start. They also have a land exile, I think. I can play the Arid Mesa. That's usually a good sign because it means they have to cycle these. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so they have those 4 cards in hand plus 1 unknown. Okay. There's 4. Yeah, I assume they shuffled those besides the ritual. Or the Morphos. Okay. I'm thinking about Mystical Dispute as an extra way to do stuff, just like to counter stuff mostly. Bomaser is super ass, like I want this card, that card in my deck. I do. I'm not sure. Not fond of any card. Like, I think you can tune this deck to beat Storm, just play more Toxis, more Snare. This deck is, like, for how this deck is built, it's clearly not equipped to do so. We have niche interactions, so I guess we keep. We start with Tamiya, that's usually a good start. I'm also playing not many counters to... Don't think counter is very good if their plan is or enchant, but this Swamp is kind of problematic for one sequence. Unless we draw exactly Toxis. Just 6 in hand there, that probably like triple ritual or enchant. They're looking for action, I think. But push, okay. Guess if those pushes were Bowmasters, I would have been happier, I think. Toxids. Still good at calling cards, you know. Still, okay, this is relevant. You have 0 targets. I have the surgical in my deck. Just need to find it. that's a problem. One more mana I needed. Okay, let's play the Psychic Frog and hope to survive, I guess. Another end is Passing Flames plus Wear and Tear. Okay. GG. GG. Let's just wait. Maybe they break it 16 times in a row, but there's a wish enough, so you can just wish for Grape Shot and kill me. GG. Yeah, I think we're not very well equipped to beat Storm. I think I'm not like scared about the matchup, of course. I think when I brewed this deck, I was more keen on building to beat Boros. But there are plenty of cards you can play. To beat Storm, you can just play a 4 Thoxies, more snares, stuff like that. Graveyard 8 is also very strong against Boros, against Storm. And eventually, like even like I think the margin were very thin. Maybe shouldn't have counter second Past in Flames. Sure, okay, we're against Boros. Let's see if the deck I built makes sense. Guess the worst would be if they have a static prison as well. Just plus Giovanni, okay. So I go 13, I go to 7. I mean, if I keep drawing the best cards every draw step, maybe we have a chance. I don't think their start was amazing though, like remove bottom. Okay, this is a good one. It's unlikely they hit the fourth push, I guess. Preordain, okay. Not bad. Considering they could eat the kite or frog, eating Preordain is not bad. What did they do? One top, one bottom. Guess if they want to exchange, it's fine. Okay, makes sense to not trade. Then I think I would just push it. I'm playing with fire, like I'm at 8. No flage. Please. They keep one on top, okay. Okay, GG. GG. I think I want those 4 cards, maybe 5. Let's start with 4. I'm not sure about Surgical. So Force is kind of horrible. Counterspell is super mediocre. I think I'm fine cutting 1. Thuxes. I can count the Thuxes as well. Maybe the Surgical is fine. And I can keep a Counterspell. Counterspell on the draw seems ass, but I guess it's what the deck is about. I can also, like, I think Harbinger of the Seas, like we have 1. I think setting in the second would be smart. Like, we can win the game immediately or just like counter Arena of Glory, that kind of stuff. It's fine. You just start with Ragavan is annoying, but that's it, I guess. Anything else I think I can beat. Ocelot I can definitely beat. Dark Slick Go. I think it's fine to take a couple of damage to play reactive. Spider-Man? What do you have? Trip and Charm, alright. Who cares? Also then playing a 3-drop would be fine, like main phase 3-drop. Even second main 3-drop is fine, I deny them a cut. I'm not playing around the Blood Moon. I think this is a bit ambitious. And I'm not fetching the second red. Second white is cool. Yeah, I think I lose to Blood Moon, but I don't know if I could beat Blood Moon anyway. Here I try to trade. Maybe keep the Bowmaster around actually. Also because Seasoned Pyromancer is one of the best cards against me, and I can just let it resolve. This one I think we need to push. Okay, start shooting me. Not a good sign. Okay. I was thinking about like the Isoloro bombardment. Okay, GG's. Wow. Didn't expect to win against Boros so easily, but I felt that, well, I'm not sure about their turn to play. Traben charming my graveyard with containing only Cling to Dust instead of keeping that as a removal for later threat, but eventually I beat even the Grindfest of Ages. They didn't draw very well in the late game, of course. They floated a bit. But really feel good by how this ended up. Okay, for 3-1, let's see if we can close 4-1. That's still a good result, like considering how people think this deck is. That's a decent result. As I said, like modern leagues are softer, like you don't face against very good players, blah blah. But like I kind of think the same for RCQs. I don't think in RCQs you will find the best players unless you live in Denmark and or like I don't know where Simon Nielsen lives, but if you don't live there, you should be fine. Sorry, got call centered. I think I can keep it. I think it's funny. So call center called me, asking me questions, and I just said no, I'm working. I think counter spell plus Sarbinger. We try to close the game now. Turn 3. We also get access to black mana. That's cool. That's it. That's what I can do. Of course, we got infinitely lucky to draw the one off against Amulet Titan. I guess they can still Otawara my Harbinger. That's another one off, but we were lucky. So no Otawara. Guess they can play just one Titan if they... Okay. I can substitute double Titan if they Utawara me. Cool game. Guess to stop the bullshit, you need to play the bullshit as well. That's not something I'm proud of, but we take those, you know, like you play those cards to win with them, so I think Explosive is also a fine card to have. Sliding Gate, I think Bowmaster is horrible. Fatal Push is kind of bad as well. And yeah, the rest I think it can play. Probably Push is better than Kaito. At killing the U3. Kaito doesn't seem a very playable card in this matchup. I'm not sure about Kaito in general, but in this matchup specifically, I won't recommend it to my best friends. Bojuka, okay. Yeah, I don't have a lot of stuff that care about graveyard, I guess. Like frog flying ability and Murktide. That's it. Yeah. Okay. I don't know about this. Spell is another card that does nothing. I don't think I can lose, so I might as well just keep attacking and not playing any spell. They consider. Okay, so wow. I'm kind of happy with the result. Makes me feel good. I think there are a couple of cards I really didn't stand about this list that are Bowmaster. Like Tamio, I think 3 is probably okay. Second Kaito, eh. This card is standard level. I can see main decking another Harbinger. It's probably potentially fine in a lot of matchups. And I'm not sure who to fill with those two slots. But so I think like this deck is probably fine against Boros. You probably win 35% of the games, and a bit more if you are better than your opponent. I think probably playing another main deck interaction, a cheap interaction, can work. I can see having another preordain just to make sure your answers lands well. And I don't know what the last card can be. I'm not super sure about Shoot the Sheriff as well. Like, it's fine, but it's not even amazing. I wish we had Snuff Out in this format. Sideboard looks fine. Like, Explosive is probably kinda sus. It's good against... I can see this being good against Affinity. Probably, I basically probably can see having one less circle plus one consign. It's because consign is just insane. Ghost Vacuum, again, like, I don't think this card is good. Like, it's good against Boros. That's it. So maybe it's fine. Yeah, I think I would probably submit like this and have the last card to be something you enjoy. I'd probably play something like something that can help your mid game. I can see submitting something like Consult. I've been super impressed by this card. I don't think you have a lot of, like, you're not gonna play this kicked a lot of the times, but eventually it's something you can play early game, late game. I would not spend mana on something else. Like, I'm not impressed at all by Wang Xingtong. I don't know. I still hope that Strixhaven bring us another playable threat, and maybe this deck is fine again. But for now, maybe I can even see playing the first Dreams of Cyranoid. Just to have consistency on discard spells. I think Dreams is kind of fine-ish. Yeah, I think I would probably submit like this. But like, I've been generally good impressed by the deck, so maybe I can play it a bit more. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you really love this deck, make sure to leave a comment. I'm trying to understand what people like to play it more. And see you in the next video. Bye.